The story begins in a massive stadium called Awakening Plaza. The protagonist has been waiting for this day for 10 years. In this world of superpowers, where games and reality blend, people awaken different skills and receive unique superpowers after turning 18. These skills are categorized into 3: attack, support, and elite. Those with life class skills are considered ordinary people. Support class jobs require a tremendous number of resources when they first start, making it hard for them to grow stronger without the support of a powerful family. For our protagonist, becoming a warrior, one of the attack class jobs, is the most ideal path. There are countless dungeons, forbidden zones, hidden realms, and monsters in this world, and the only way to continue to grow is by awakening as a warrior and defeating monsters. Lin Han believes he is destined to become the strongest of all. Another young man named Wang Cheng pokes Lin Han on his shoulder, reminding him that it is already his turn and the teacher is glaring at him since everyone else has already finished. The Class 6 homeroom teacher, Yang Shui Wei, tells him to stop daydreaming, especially during the job change. Wang Cheng tells him that once he becomes a warrior, they should go monster hunting together. Lin Han hurriedly goes up on stage and tells him to wait for him. A mysterious figure in a gray cloak instructs Lin Han to step into the circle, not to resist its guidance, and encourages him that he is born to be a warrior. The skills one awakens are largely related to one's natural abilities, but they are also affected by one's will. Lin Han, since he reincarnated into this world, has been working hard to be a warrior. A bluish beam of light with electrical surges emerges from the circle where Lin Han is standing. The spectators are amazed and wonder what monstrous natural ability he will have. Some expect that he will awaken incredible skills. Teacher Yang Shui Wei comments that it is a hidden job. Aside from jobs belonging to the 3 main categories, there are other extremely rare jobs that belong to a hidden class. The appearance of a hidden class job is always accompanied by unnatural phenomena. It's nature's acknowledgement of the hidden class. Wang Cheng responds, "Does that mean Lin Han is destined to rise to the top?" A screen appears and reveals that the job change has been successful and congratulates Lin Han. It is indeed a hidden class, and his job title is Life Cleric. However, Lin Han is disappointed since a cleric is a support healer. The figure in a gray cloak comments, "A cleric, that is too bad." Wang Cheng asks the man why he said it is too bad if the phenomenon was so strong, indicating Lin Han's job isn't weak. The man explains that clerics are oddballs even among other magic-based jobs. Unlike others, they provide support for their allies through incantations. Different incantations have different effects. Clerics are a strong support class job, but it is extremely difficult to evolve. The level system of this world is separated into 9 stages, known as cycles, each with 10 levels. To level up, Lin Han will have to acquire primordial elements, which means entering the inner area of a catastrophe. Even people who have reached the 6th stage wouldn't dare venture into the depths of a catastrophe, let alone a rookie. It's nearly impossible to fulfill the requirement. Teacher Yang Shui Wei adds that no cleric in history has ever made it past the 10th level, which is why it's considered one of the most useless occupations. Wang Cheng recalls that a catastrophe is a force of nature said to be on the same level as forbidden spells. Teacher Yang Shui Wei encourages Lin Han not to feel down. At the very least, it's still an occupation from the hidden class. On his way home, Lin Han views his status window. Out of his 5 attributes, 3 of them are over 100, which is much higher than most people. If he had awakened as a warrior, the attributes would have been a luxury deal. He looks into his skills and thinks that he would have been better off awakening as a life class job than this cleric that's never going to ascend above level 10. Suddenly he hears a sound. He is notified that he received one new message. It says, "Confusion detected. System guide coming online. Myriad augmentation system has been activated." Lin Han's face is filled with happiness. There is a system, a cheat. The system tells him that the host has a chance to augment anything related to him by 10,000. There are no limits on what can be augmented. Lin Han requests to augment all his abilities. The system responds, "Of course." Ding. Abilities successfully augmented. Please check. Lin Han is amazed. 4 forbidden spells and base skills have been augmented by 10,000. With these, he'll be able to enter the depths of a catastrophe. Unbeknownst to him, Wang Chang has been looking for him and catches up. He tells Lin Han that the academy's recruitment exam is in 7 days. He convinces him to go dungeon diving for a few days and level up as much as they can, so they can make it to the academy together. One of their classmates, Gao Chung, hears their conversation. He says, "Isn't Lin Han's occupation one of the most useless out there? And he wants to enter the academy. What are you going to do when you get in? Odd jobs." Wang Chang tells him to shut up. Just because you awakened as an attack class thief doesn't mean you get to go around running your mouth. Gao Chung tells Lin Han that having good results isn't everything. Bottom feeders like you who crawled from the slums are destined to be nothing but useless. Lin Han has had enough and tells Gao Chung to step aside. Angered, Gao Chung shouts that Lin Han should drop his pretentious act already, as he is no longer that lauded genius of second high and that his occupation is so useless, he could be beaten up by him single-handedly. Speedily, Lin Han punches him in the face and abdomen. The impact is so strong that Gao Chung is thrown into a wall, cracking it. Lin Han goes near the beat-up Gao Chung and asks, "What was it you said?" One of the boys with Gao Chung hurries over to help him, while the other stands in shock at what he just witnessed. Lin Han says to Gao Chung, "What was it you just said? You can single-handedly beat me up." Gao Chung replies, "Don't get full of yourself. When I reach the 10th level or even the 2nd cycle in a few days, you'll still be useless. I'll make you regret ever being born." Lin Han cracks his knuckles, hinting that Gao Chung will get beaten again if he doesn't stop talking. Frightened, Gao Chung mutters, "Just you wait," and then leaves. Wang Chang tells Lin Han that he has a feeling he is going to be someone amazing. Lin Han replies that he shouldn't exaggerate and suggests they go home because it's getting late. Lin Han finally arrives at his house and worries about how he's going to tell his parents the result. He musters his courage and goes inside. His parents are making a feast to celebrate. His father reminds him that he's technically an adult now and should have a drink with his old man. Lin Han is about to open up about the ceremony, but his mother tells him that his teacher has already informed them. His father encourages him, saying that although it was his dream to become a warrior, it is not the end of the world. His mother adds that excellence isn't limited to just one field. Lin Han is surprised by a gift from his father, a treasure that their family has passed down for generations. Lin Han examines the gift, a set of gold-tier mage equipment, which would likely cost 1,000,000 draconas on the market. It has both offensive and defensive capabilities. Lin Han asks the system to augment the 2 pieces of equipment. The system replies, "Wait a moment. Augmentation complete. 2 pieces of equipment have been augmented 10,000 times." Lin Han recalls that mages have always been good at close combat. From now on, he'll be known as the close combat healer. Lying on his bed, Lin Han thinks to himself that he should break through the 1st cycle after reaching level 10. To do that, he needs to absorb primordial elements. Lin Han browses his phone to look for a catastrophe. The kingdom of Haizi is made up of a long coastline with lots of volcanoes and islands. The coast is crawling with monsters, and hurricanes and strong winds constantly plague the water's surface, causing disasters beyond belief. Wang Chang messages him to team up tomorrow, but Lin Han refuses because the kingdom of Haizi is too dangerous for Wang Chang's current level. The next day, Lin Han goes to the transfer square. His identity is confirmed, and he is granted access to the kingdom of Haizi. Lin Han enters the portal and is teleported to the kingdom. He first sees a plaque with something written on it. Lin Han assumes this place will be full of dangers from the start. Just as he utters the words, a gigantic monster appears behind him. The monster behind him conjured large icicle spears. Thanks to his high-level equipment, Lin Han is protected by a shield just in time. The monster lets out a powerful, piercing sound, making Lin Han feel like his head is about to explode. The system warns him that although his protective shield can defend against physical and magical attacks, it cannot help with mental damage. Annoyed by the monster looking down on him, he utters an incantation, the chaotic dust, the bewildered traveler. The roar of the gods. The call of the stars. The evil thoughts, the rebirth of order. O great god of chaos. I am your most devout follower. Forbidden spell. Chaos domain. Right after he utters the incantation, a meteor falls upon the monster, causing a large explosion visible from afar. The monster is vaporized instantly. Due to the impact of the forbidden spell, an official informs the minister that the fluctuation alert level in Wayu City has reached its maximum. He wonders if it's an enemy attack. The minister reasons that Wayu City is in the middle of the coastal defense line, with dozens of large towns guarding it. It is impossible for there to be no warning from a major city before an enemy attack. Another officer greets the minister, who orders him to open the monitoring screen. He wants to confirm with higher-ups and inquire if there are any strong men capable of operating forbidden spells. The minister requests to declare the entire city in a state of preparedness, quickly locate the direction of the magical energy, and wait for the next action. The meteor's impact has caused tsunamis, and the citizens must evacuate their homes and proceed to the designated shelters. The minister asks if the protective shield is functioning properly. An officer responds that the first wave was blocked and evacuations have been organized for the upcoming danger. Meanwhile, the system informs Lin Han that all items have been obtained. Lin Han comments that although he wasted a lot of experience to reach level 10, it's still satisfying to have a bag full of items. The system congratulates Lin Han for obtaining a skill book and asks him if he wants it to be augmented. Surprised, Lin Han replies, "Of course. Let's amplify it." Lin Han obtains a forbidden spell called Blessing of the Gods, which allows him to use spells without chanting. Lin Han sees a volcano erupting. He hurries to collect the fire and wind elements. He thinks that since the volcano erupted, all the monsters inside were turned to ashes. He has finally found it, the fire element. He lets the system store it. Lin Han does not expect to obtain the fire element so easily. He thinks to himself that he should keep going to obtain the wind element next. According to the map, the element should be inside. Between gigantic waves, he finally finds the wind element. In the kingdom of Haizi, Lin Han not only obtains the elements of fire and wind but also countless pieces of equipment and materials. He thinks that if he puts the material in the trading market, he will make a good profit. With his objective achieved, Lin Han heads home. There is an urgent notice, however. Due to the city entering a level 1 state of emergency, all passages in the teleportation hall will soon cease operation. All personnel must follow the instructions of the staff to orderly evacuate and head to the designated shelters. The crowd is in a panic as they see an approaching tsunami. Confused as to what is happening, Lin Han is informed by the staff that the teleportation gates are now closed. The staff member orders Lin Han to follow her to the designated shelter. She informs him that a mysterious force from the kingdom of Haizi has caused this. Lin Han thinks to himself, "Mysterious force, kingdom of Haizi, isn't that the forbidden spell I just used?" Realizing that it's all his fault and that his forbidden spell triggered the tsunami that almost destroyed Wayu City, he becomes anxious. At the border of the city, guards altogether conjure a wall of life, but it is not looking good as the wall of life has reached its maximum threshold. They have 5 minutes until the next wave of impact. The minister commands all strong individuals above level 30 who have already been gathered to defend the wall and requests reinforcements from nearby major cities. The minister cries, "The wall of life must hold. If we fail, the city will suffer a catastrophic disaster. In this battle, retreat is not an option. As long as we're here, the city stands." An officer announces that multiple cracks have been detected in the wall of life. The minister tells all guards to give it their all. He commands them to use reverse gravity magic to flip the protective barrier and push the tsunami back before it hits. One guard says it won't work because the speed of their magic can't match the speed at which the tsunami is growing. Some of them are already on their knees, exhausted. The minister, feeling hopeless, wonders if the city is really going to disappear today. Out of the blue, someone uses the spell Blessing Song. The guards wonder whose magic it is. They suddenly recover and become filled with energy. The guards inform the minister that the barrier has been successfully flipped and they have managed to control the tsunami. The minister tells them to hold the barrier steady. He commands those with remaining strength to open the teleportation gate and send the tsunami as far away as they can. The supersized portal is successful, and the threat level is gradually dropping. They finally succeed. Lin Han watches them from above and utters, "Handled it easily." That was close. It almost turned into a disaster. The power of forbidden spells is indeed too strong. I need to be careful when using them in the future. I can't let a situation like this happen again. Lin Han's phone rings. His mother asks him if he's okay. He replies not to worry as he was in the shelter. The crisis is over, and Lin Han plans to go to the class advancement hall tomorrow. The next day, Lin Han is in the hall and picks up his second advancement quest. A staff member tells him to fill out the form first. She also informs Lin Han that there are two types of advancement quests. Designated quests, usually between grades B and A, and the other type is randomly assigned by the system. Lin Han goes with the random quest. The staff member instructs him to place his hand on the crystal ball and fuse it with energy. The staff thinks to herself that he will probably get a low-grade quest. To her surprise, the system provides Lin Han with an S-grade quest. Lin Han nonchalantly accepts the quest. The staff loudly tells him to reconsider as it is an S-grade quest and practically a suicide mission. Lin Han, unworried, replies, "It's fine. I'll take the quest." The staff can't do anything, so she just collects the quest for him. The quest collected is displayed. The crowd wonders who the person is. Everyone wonders who dares to take on such a dangerous character. In the hall, the staff informs Lin Han that he successfully accepted the quest and wishes him the best of luck with his mission. Behind Lin Han are three young individuals. "Hey, red-haired guy over there. I heard you took an S-grade quest. Join our team, and I promise you'll be able to complete the mission."